Hey, this is Judah Mantel for SceneForge Studio, and in this video I'm going to go over version 0.7.37. It has some major changes to the way the material importing and editing system works that'll really overall improve your workflow. So let's jump right in. The first thing to note is that in this release we actually removed the database or library of included materials that was available in previous releases. This is because it was artificially inflating the file size of the app, and also was just hogging RAM resources in the background for textures that weren't even being used by the user. So to replace that system, we basically just improved the overall material importer, so you can bring in your own materials and have much more customization over them. So much in the same way that you can edit materials of imported objects, like this. So you can edit the tint color, the emission intensity and all that stuff, and even replace the individual maps. You can do the same for imported materials. So for example, I have this cube here, and I edited the material by clicking over here, and I can select the material like so. But if I want to change the properties of the material, I can right click and click Edit Material. And now we have that same menu popping up for this material. And you can see I'm using the same one as the floor for this floor plan. And because this is a globally imported material, any changes I make over here will affect all instances of that material. So for example, I can adjust the tint color of the material, and you can see both on the cube over here, as well as the floor, we have that change being displayed. So we can edit individual textures if we want. We can add a metallic and emission map to this one, and it's completely up to you. So unlike these imported materials, where if you edit one, you edit all of them, let's say for testing or previs or just scene blockout purposes, I wanted to make this cube bright red and this one bright green like it already is. Well, to do that, I can click over here, click Edit Material, and I can click this button that says Default Material. And this actually creates an individual instance of this default material that allows me to customize it completely separate from any other default materials in the scene. Just gives you some more flexibility to work with. Now in the future, you'll have full customization over the instancing of imported materials, so you can have different variations of them if you want. Additionally, the actual object menu, as well as the material selection menu, will be brought into one asset browser. That just gives you even more control over what you're importing and what you're editing for both materials and objects. So stay tuned in future releases for that. If you have any questions on this release, you can leave a comment down below or email me directly at judah@sceneforge.app, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.